I'm Sarah Scully.
And I'm Will Robbie for IFC News. In case you missed it, people are voting for the next president of the United States right now.
We're going to tell you everything you always wanted to know about the election, but were afraid to ask.
There's nothing as exciting as winning a campaign. There's also nothing more crushing than losing a campaign. I mean, you invest everything in a campaign. You live it, you breathe it, you die it. It's not just another job, and it's about a cause and a passion.
It is a truly 24/7 process, and if you don't have the hunger for it and want to do it, don't.
From the beginning, 2008 was a landmark election with an unprecedented diversity of candidates. The Republicans started off with a field that included John McCain, Mitt Romney, Mike Huckabee, Rudy Giuliani, Fred Thompson, Sam Brownback, and Ron Paul.
Amongst Democratic contenders were Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, John Edwards, Bill Richardson, Joe Biden, Chris Dodd, and Dennis Kucinich.
In the 9 presidential elections that I've covered, I've never seen anything like this.
Basically, it's like watching a group of people stand on a bowling ball for 2 years and then see if any of them throw their weight one direction or another and fall off. In terms of the actual process itself and the obscene pageantry and the state-to-state wind sprints and the crazy, there are bands, there are hot dogs, there are streamers, and it's nothing but Americana and kitsch.
The raging fire is Mike Huckabee.
I think it's really cool that monkeys are taking an interest in politics.
My name is Flip Romney. You know, I get nervous a little bit on election days. I say to my wife, it feels like you're pregnant. There's not much you can do. You can just wait. She says, no, you know nothing about that, Terry.
Though campaigning had started nearly a year before, the election technically began with the Iowa caucus on January 3rd, a small but important state as it has often picked the nominee of each party.
Caucuses are like alchemy. Who knows what happens once they walk inside there?
You can really get a sense of whether a person is genuine or you think he's just phony. And I will tell you, there are a few on both sides that I think are phony, and I'm obviously not supporting any of them.
Do you think Iowans have a good bullshit detector?
Oh, definitely. Huckabee and Obama are sort of radiated authenticity.
Barack Obama and Mike Huckabee handily won their respective party caucuses.
And Romney and Hillary and Edwards seemed a little slick.
Great political leaders are people that can bring new people into the political process.
Both Huckabee and Obama drew in huge numbers of new politically energized young voters, tripling turnout.
Obviously, you can see this campaign has the most organizational strength.
Anybody who's in one of the top 3 slots in those early states is still on his feet.
Once the presumed frontrunner Hillary Clinton, reeling from her third-place showing, looked to the New Hampshire primary for a comeback.
You know, she is facing a lot of momentum in the face of Barack Obama.
This race is by no means over. I do not count the Clintons out, and neither does Senator Obama, and nobody who's been around this would.
John McCain counted on New Hampshire's independent voters to ignite his campaign.
No question is out of bounds. The audiences aren't pre-selected like some candidates do. He's never off the record. That's what American voters expect from a president.
The state's open primary allowed for citizens to vote across party lines, and independents came out for McCain, siphoning votes from Obama and helping Hillary Clinton to win.
I just felt like there was a light switch that went off, and people were saying, you know what? Not only is he the one who's going to win the Republican nomination, he's somebody that everybody can be proud of.
Next up was the South Carolina primary. Facing an uphill battle against Obama's support amongst a large African-American electorate, the Clintons came on strong with tough talk that some took as racially divisive. Has race been injected into this campaign, and if so, how?
Well, certainly not by us. I know President Clinton had some comments on it and suggestions about it that kind of thrust it into the fore. I think it's unfortunate that others have felt for political reasons that they needed to inject that.
Voting in our state has been racially polarized ever since the 1890s. So it was not put into the campaign by the Clintons, but they certainly took advantage of it.
It's always been an issue, but it's been undercover. People have it in their minds, they just don't talk about it. As a matter of fact, that's the #1 problem in America today in terms of race. Nobody talks about it.
Obama swept the state, doubling Hillary Clinton's turnout.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
On the Republican side, McCain hoped to build on his victory in New Hampshire with a win in South Carolina.
Hi, everybody. This is a battle now between Huckabee and McCain. There's one seat, and there's 3 people playing musical chairs. A couple inches of snow can cripple South Carolinians when it comes to the commute.
We've told our voters, be post office voters. No, don't let the rain, the sleet, or the snow keep them away. We've also said if the people are voting for somebody else, we'd really prefer they stay home and be safe today.
Inclement weather depressed turnout in Mike Huckabee's stronghold and paved the way for a narrow McCain victory.
Following South Carolina, candidates went national, hoping the multi-state primary day, Super Tuesday, would shake out a frontrunner. Ending a long, very hard-fought day, Hillary Clinton managed to win her home state of New York, Barack Obama won his home state of Illinois, and the two divided up the country, leaving the race as undecided as ever.
Building on his momentum, John McCain solidified his lead as the Republican frontrunner, winning more states than any other candidate.
This campaign has really come back. People have taken a second look at all the candidates and decided John McCain is the one they trust to be their president.
Is this going to go down in history as a huge comeback on the Republican side?
It is, and it's thrilling.
If my old company officer, the Marine captain, were here today, he'd say in America, anything is possible, I tell you.
Winning the balance of delegates in the Texas primary, John McCain finally made his nomination official.
It was like having to win a sudden death playoff game week after week, and we did.
My friends, we have won enough delegates to claim with confidence, humility, and a great sense of responsibility that I will be the Republican nominee for President of the United States.
McCain's strong appeal to moderates and no-nonsense straight talk separated him from the pack.
That hostility toward canned political talk is just gigantic.
We need to be a little moderate in our country, and I believe in McCain it is.
McCain is no slouch. He's not a crybaby either. He's the kind of a guy who, when he decides that he's going to do something, he's going to get it done.
Democrats moved on to the Texas and Ohio primaries as Clinton's campaign grappled with Obama's unexpected success.
Running against Obama, she looks like the establishment candidate, and so, you know, they have this huge machine, but they may well fall under the weight of their own machine.
I think she's got to break the momentum before she gets there.
How does she do that without seeming too negative? She can't.
She can't. I mean, you're going to have to go negative, or what you call negative. It's got to be comparative, and you got to expose the weaknesses in Barack Obama as a potential president.
But does he have any weaknesses?
Sure he does. Republicans will show you what he has if he gets nominated.
Increasingly frustrated, Clinton refocused her message, questioning Obama's mettle.
It's 3 a.m. and your children are safe and asleep. Who do you want answering the phone?
Clinton also began to ally herself with the working class.
She talks more like she's sitting around a kitchen table with somebody and talking to them about their problems. She definitely emphasizes the economy and jobs more. This is actually the only Democratic group I've ever met that actually dislikes Obama. They basically think of him as this kind of latte-sipping college boy. They just think he's a little too intellectual, that he doesn't really talk on their level, and they actually don't like him. And that this is a pretty substantial portion of the Democratic electorate.
After winning in both Ohio and Texas, Clinton lashed out at the media for counting her out despite her comeback victories.
Look at this story, substitute my name for Senator Obama's name, and see what you would do with this story. That's what I would ask you to do. What is that? What it means is, just ask yourself.
The relationship with Hillary's campaign and the press, it's a bit tricky.
It's, I think it's been dysfunctional for a very, very long time.
We in the Hillary Clinton campaign think the media has been very biased, but you get your hand and you play with the hand you're dealt.
Helped by Obama's ill-considered statement that the rural working class voters were bitter and clung to guns and religion, Clinton won the Pennsylvania primary by nearly 10 points.
All across Pennsylvania and America, teachers are grading papers and doctors and nurses are caring for the sick, and you deserve a leader who listens to you.
However, Clinton's momentum hit a roadblock when she was battled down to a near draw in Indiana and suffered significant defeat in North Carolina as Obama set records in fundraising and voter turnout.
Your support has meant the difference between winning and losing. And we can only keep winning if we're able to keep competing against an opponent who does outspend us massively.
And the party faithful began to rally around Obama's focused campaign.
Tonight, many of the pundits have suggested that this party is inalterably divided. Well, I'm here tonight to tell you that I don't believe it.
Though the odds were increasingly difficult, Clinton rode out her campaign until the very last primary.
Even when the pundits and the naysayers proclaimed week after week that this race was over, you kept on voting.
And even then, she was reticent to concede. Is the presidential nomination still on the table, or are we talking about the vice presidential nomination?
Presidential nomination still on the table. She made it clear she's got more voters than anyone's ever gotten for president. She's going to talk to her supporters. She's got big issues she needs to raise. You heard her. She's not going anywhere.
Clinton gave her concession speech just a few days later. The once inevitable nominee had been bested by the young freshman senator, underestimating his campaign at every turn.
It's going to come so fast. I think it ends on February 5th. It's going to be a 30-day sprint. Well, March 3rd is a big day. Texas and Ohio, they're going to make up their minds as soon as right after June 3rd.